Getting a six-figure salary used to be the finish line. It was the American dream. You get the job, you buy the house with the white picket fence, a dog, and maybe a boat for the weekends. But today, making $100,000 a year feels like the new $50,000. Instead of buying a house, you are barely qualifying for a studio apartment that smells like regret and instant noodles. The numbers on your paycheck are bigger, but your bank account is emptier. It feels like the economy is gaslighting you. Politicians say inflation is down. The news says the stock market is booming. So why does buying groceries feel like a financial crime scene? Welcome to the death of the middle class. And it's not an accident, it's a math problem. Let's look at the uncomfortable truth. In 1980, the average home in America cost about 3 times the average salary. Today, in major cities, a home costs nearly 10 times the average salary. Our parents could buy a house by working a summer job and saving some change. Today, you need to sell a kidney, win the lottery, and maybe start an OnlyFans just to afford a down payment on a shed. And yet we keep hearing that the economy is strong. Strong for who? Because while the S&P 500 is hitting all-time highs, 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. The stock market is not the economy. The stock market is a mood ring for rich people. The economy is the price of eggs at Walmart. And right now, those two things are living in different universes. So how are people surviving? Simple. We are putting it on the plastic. Credit card debt in the U.S. has officially smashed past $1.1 trillion. We are financing our lives with money we don't have to buy things we can't afford to impress people we don't like on Instagram. It's a giant game of financial chicken. But here is the kicker. Interest rates aren't zero anymore. So that debt isn't free, it's a trap. You are paying 25% interest just to buy a sandwich. This is what I call the quote one. Inflation pushes prices up, wages stay flat, and debt bridges the gap. It works perfectly, until it doesn't. Which brings us to the root of the problem. Your money is broken. Since 2020, we printed 40% of all US dollars in existence. When you print trillions of dollars out of thin air, the money in your pocket becomes worth less. It's basic supply and demand. The rich, who own assets like stocks and real estate, get richer because those asset prices inflate. The middle class, who only own cash and labor, get poorer. This is why you feel like you are running on a treadmill just to stay in the same place. It's not because you are bad with money. It's because the currency itself is losing value faster than you can earn it. It is a feature, not a bug. So, is the American dream dead? Maybe not dead, but it's definitely on life support in the ICU. The rules of money have changed. Saving cash in a bank account is a guaranteed way to lose wealth. The old path of go to school, get a job, save money is broken. To survive in this new economy, you need to understand how the game is played. You need to understand assets, debt, and how to protect yourself from the currency devaluation machine. And that is exactly why I started Plain Finance. To cut through the noise and show you plain facts about money without the corporate BS. If you want to understand what is actually happening with your money while the world goes crazy, hit that subscribe button. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy reading the charts so you don't have to. See you in the next one.